Hello everybody, this is Legionnaire, and we are revitalizing the channel now that I'm back into steady work. And I'll start, of course, with a doozy, the Halo Campaign Evolved Unreal Engine 5 trailer. And for me, this is really a mixed bag as I critique the entire trailer, because they got a lot of things right, and they got a lot of things really wrong, too. So, I only want what's best for Halo, so this is why I'm doing this. Now, to start with, the graphics are gorgeous for the most part. There are some ugly moments here and there, but the hills, the water, the reflections, the nanite lighting, it's fantastic. This game does look miles better than the Anniversary Halo CE remake, and Halo Studios needs some credit for this. There's a lot they don't deserve credit for with this, though, and I'm going to go over it specifically as I see it, because I want to specifically point out these things when they come up directly in the video. There's not enough blood in this game. That I can tell you right now. If this game is apparently potentially M-rated because of the flood, which I'm certain it is because... Oh, here's a problem. 32 mag assault rifle. What are you thinking? That needs to be 64 right now. That makes no sense. As for the sprint debacle, I'm 50-50. As long as there's a toggle to turn off... Look at that bullshit. Look at how quickly the clip runs out of ammo. Who thought 30... Okay, this has to change. 32 clip for the AR is sacrilege. It needs 64, period. That's just without saying. The Magnum is ugly. I hate it. It is disgusting looking. It is a travesty. This is Unreal Engine 5, right? Why does the Magnum look like horse anus? I'm sorry, but the Magnum is ugly. Bring back the original CE design of the pistol. Have some dignity for the game that defined 20 years of FPS. For the love of God, where are the bullet trails in the pistol too? This is Unreal Engine 5. I'd like to at least see some bullet trails. I like the way the elites look. This is the best way they've ever designed elites at Halo Studios /343. They've usually made elites awful and garbage, but in this game, the elites are finally getting some love. Now, here's another problem that's obvious. This game has no multiplayer. Let me repeat this for you. The Halo CE remake in Unreal Engine 5 is single player only. And whoever thought this was a good idea needs to be fired. I don't even have to, explain it. Fire them. This game shouldn't have had multiplayer, period. There is no excuse to remake Halo 1 with its incredibly legendary multiplayer and don't even bother to use it. Especially after Anniversary, just copy-pasted Reach into a pseudo CE multiplayer remake that was garbage compared to, the original game's multiplayer, which we want in Unreal Engine 5. There's only one way Halo Studios to instantly be forgiven for this. Project Eker released the exact same day as the Halo Campaign Evolved game. Project Eker, the standalone, rumored multiplayer, certain affinity Halo game, that needs to be bundled with this game. Or released at the same time for a heavily discounted price. It just needs to be part. Multiplayer is Halo more than single player, in my opinion. Yes, single player campaigns are legendarily important for Halo. But no multiplayer is a joke for Halo. It needs multiplayer, and Project Eker is the best way to do this. And I know they didn't show it at the Halo World Championship, which to me was just underwhelming, except for this trailer. I love getting slightly off track, the new plasma rifle shreds in this game. Look at this thing just take apart the room. They buffed the plasma rifle. Big brownie points. I love the plasma rifle. It's one of my favorite weapons, and it's getting some love. And the plasma pistol, it looks great too. Another point. And the new nanite lighting, this area is just gorgeous. It looks fantastic. I still need to see bullet trails on the pistol. And the pistol's design just bothers me. I'm going to keep coming back to it because the pistol should not look this ugly. It is the most important weapon in Halo 1, the most iconic weapon in Halo 1. That needs to be fixed. Just make it look like the original Combat Evolved Magnum and fix the awful sound design. Why do these games sound like crippled, mutilated audio recording sessions of the real thing? Like they need to definitely up the sound design quality to match the original. And their sprint, as long as there's a toggle to turn sprint off in this game, on and off, I have no problem with sprint. I love sprint. I like sprint. I think sprint belongs in Halo, just not the original Halo. The original Halo, no sprint. And I also believe that while I like sprint, Halo is a lot better without sprint than with it. It just is. As I'm a veteran Halo player, and Halo was designed to run no sprint. Halo never truly needed it. But it's here to stay whether we like it or not, because a lot of players who otherwise wouldn't like Halo as much play because of sprint being a mechanic. So sprint toggling is a must. And now here's some positives again. Look at that water. It is drop dead gorgeous. These hills, the rolling moss terrain, this is just gorgeous. So why is the Warthog so ugly? Why does the Warthog look like a flat mega block? And that needs to change. Like the Warthog, the original Bungie design was perfect. Why does the Warthog look not right? I know this is an alpha, pre-build, but of all the things you have to get right in a demo, I would say the Warthog and the pistol are two things that have to be on point, period. And they're not. They're just not. They need to, really increase the bullet trails, because it takes out immersion when you don't see where your bullets are going. That definitely needs to change as well. The hills are beautiful in this game, and the shadows and reflective lighting does impress me. It is the best in terms of lighting Halo has ever looked, so that is credit where it's due. This Warthog also, the controls for the Warthog are off. It does not drive even close to as good as the original. I can see how this guy's driving. This does not control like the original Bungie Warthog. It needs to feel like the original game. Otherwise, what is the point of Unreal Engine, whether you use a hybrid or not, if the core feeling of the game is lost? And the fact that you're using a modified Blam engine and it still doesn't feel that original way of the first game makes no sense. If you're going to mix the engines, the most important thing is to preserve the core feel and of the gameplay, not the aesthetics. They need to stop always talking about aesthetics. The game is pretty, alright? Touch it up a bit, but the gameplay and the feel of Halo is the only thing that matters. We don't care how pretty your nanite textures are if the game doesn't feel like a classic Halo game. And you put sprint in it, so by default it doesn't feel like a classic Halo game. Now, as I said, there better be a toggle, and there is. They've confirmed there is. Now, the 3 new missions with Sergeant Johnson, A+. A+ for Halo Studios, because new missions in Halo 1, all of them with Sergeant Johnson, just take my money now. That is a plus immediately. So that had to be said. Congratulations, that was a great decision. Oh, and I saw the split screen, the 2-player split screen co-op. It looks excellent. 4-player online co-op for this game. That is the best feature in the entire game. If there's going to be no multiplayer, co-op and new experiences with co-op in this game have to be essentially integral to the design ethos of this game's DLC. I'm talking new consistent missions. Like, if you're not going to add a multiplayer mode to this game, and you're going to delay Eager to sometime in 2026 or, God forbid, 2027, you need more Sergeant Johnson / new Halo 1 missions that people can play with friends, couch co-op split screen, or 4-player online co-op constantly. You need to master the live service component you failed to master with Infinite. And this is the perfect opportunity to do so. Perfect opportunity to do so. Hunters look absolutely perfect. I have no complaints. They are the best they've ever looked. Whoever designed them in this game, the Unreal Engine version, give them a raise. Seriously, the best looking hunters I've ever seen in Halo. The lighting does impress me. It's looking better and better the more I watch it. The lighting looks really remarkably good. I think Unreal Engine gets all this bad flack, but it's really shitty game developers who don't know how to properly optimize the game. Because optimized correctly, it can run circles around a lot of other proprietary engines in terms of what you can do. And this is a good example. This type of lighting and the key is just the consistency of the gameplay. That's all that really matters. I just can't get over how much I don't like the way the pistol looks. And why is there bloom on the Halo 1 pistol? You notice that it has that bloom reticule moving in and out? Get that fucking shit out of Halo right now. Get that away from a Halo 1 remake. What are you doing? Just get rid of it. keep the scope unmoving in shape no matter how you shoot. No bloom in a Halo 1 remake. That is a joke. Like, I see, like, I can see the reticle changing in size. The fire rate seems unaffected, but it does break immersion. It reminds me of Halo Reach. I don't want to be reminded of Reach when I'm playing a Halo 1 remake. I want to be reminded of Halo 1. And I'm hoping that what they plan to do is remaster Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, and Reach as well as this game well before they consider or dare attempt Halo 7 / the Halo Infinite sequel, because they need to regain the goodwill back. And there's that 32 eyesore assault rifle. Why does the assault rifle have only 32 clip? It needs 64. 32 is a joke. A joke. The rockets look amazing. The splash damage is absolutely fantastic. That was fantastic. Credit for the rockets. They look good. Rockets look very good. So there's another point, because the rockets look awesome and the splash damage effect looks fantastic. I can see like fog and rolling debris and dust. That is impressive. This is a looker of a game. So you got the graphics right. Just get the feel of Halo and the gameplay and the content to match the graphics. Though the graphics need some touching up too, because the pistol does not look right. It looks like a bad Reach pistol. That is unacceptable. But the beautiful skybox, the attention to detail, that I like a lot. I don't like how the Warthog doesn't control like the original game. They need to tighten up the Warthog controls. And where are the bullet trails for the assault rifle? You can't even see your bullets being fired. That has to be fixed as well. Now look at that explosion. Okay, the rockets are absolutely fantastic, and the explosions have got a major upgrade in this game. The explosions are way better in this game. Okay, that is the best explosion I've ever seen in a Halo game. Like, that is the best particles, best effects. Another point to Halo Studios, honestly, like, I'm finding more things I like than not like this time I'm watching it. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't address what I'm saying, because if you don't, this game is not going to have any positive reception, because no multiplayer invalidates the goodwill. Having no multiplayer in a game like this, it invalidates nearly every single positive I make desperately, as a Halo devout zealot, desperately clinging to, because Halo is so close to the end. Like, I don't think they realize just how close to being irrelevant Halo is about to become if this isn't done as the tightest, most elitely disciplined release and ship and content post-release DLC ever. And this game needs Forge. This game needs a Forge. You know what would make up for not having a multiplayer? Oh, I don't know. Being able to forge your own campaign missions. That would be well worth the price of admission. Now, this is my critique of the game so far. I hope you guys enjoy. More content on the way soon.